Hi, I'm Brother Prater. Welcome to my page. I want to share with y'all an experience I had yesterday. While I was at work, I worked with my jacket on and I was close to getting off, but I ended up running to one of the jails to drop off some paperwork. And as I'm walking, there's a person that I haven't seen in a couple of weeks. She walks towards me, and as she walks towards me, she's looking at me and like she want to say something. That all of a sudden, out the blue, she's gonna come out. Oh, you getting fat? And the first response I said was, "Well, I'm gonna lose my corona weight." Well, when I got away from her, it made me think. First of all, I know that I have picked on some weight, but either she doesn't know or she don't care. But the weight that I picked up on was during my quarantine. When I was quarantined, when I had the virus. I had the virus for 71 days, for those who do not know. And I was very, very, very sick. When I began to start feeling better, when I picked up my appetite, because at first, my first 10 days of having that virus, I lost 17 pounds. Number one, I wasn't eating and I wasn't holding any food. And so when I felt better, when I began to have my appetite, when I got my taste buds back, I ate. I couldn't do anything much. I could barely walk because I was so winded. So, long story short, I did pick up a little weight. And I know that even when I tested negative, when I began to test negative, I still was not at 100%. But now, even though it's been a couple months afterwards, I feel much better. My endurance is getting better. I'm not where I was, but I know it's getting better. So that's kind of the backstory. And I know that there's no excuse as far as, well, it's been a couple of months, you should be able to lose weight. But because we're in a pandemic, I'm not going to no gym. I'm not going in public to go anywhere until it's safe. So long story short, it made me think people don't know what you're going through when you don't look like what you used to do. People don't know your story. They just see the results of your story. And so I'm like, man, first of all, I do know I picked up some weight, and there are people who know it, but they may not acknowledge it. But it made me think how sometimes people can say some of the most ignorant stuff, foolish stuff, and even not just saying it, but even the delivery. If you're curious about something, she doesn't know what I went through. And even before my sickness, I still was not just grieving over my sister, but even just the process of that. My daddy had a stroke. I didn't make it public, but my daddy had a stroke, a couple of months after my sister passed. So this has been a very trying time for my family. But people don't know what you're going through, because sometimes you keep a smile on your face and you go on a business as usual. And so I wanted to make this video to, number one, make a proclamation that today I'm doing everything I can, not just to lose the weight, but get me back. But the second reason why I felt, the more important reason why I made this video, is to let you know and to encourage you. People may talk about you. People may not know what you're going through. People may make fun of you, but they don't know what you're going through. They don't know what you're dealing with. And so I want to encourage those who were just like me, who was dumbfounded by somebody that just want to tell you some stuff that you already know, but they don't want to offer any help. It's many people that tell you, oh, you just blah, blah, blah. They'll talk about you. They talk how bad you look. They talk about, oh, you need to save some money or you need to dress better, but they don't offer any assistance. Those kind of people, we're going to let that be the motivation to help us to be better, do better, and also give us the spiritual sensitivity to recognize who not to be around, who not to listen to, but also asking God to thicken our skin to look over not just foolish words, but sometimes foolish people. So I want to encourage you. You may be going through something. You may feel like nobody cares. You may be used to people always talking down upon you. But you know what? No matter what, we're not going to let that to offend us. We're going to let that be fuel to make us, to help us, depend upon God to get out of whatever situation that we're in. And you know what? When it comes down to it, they talking about us right now. They talking about you right now. They making fun of you right now. But you know what? That's not going to be the end of your story. We're going to succeed. We're going to be better. We're going to do better. Not because of them, but in spite of them. So I want you to be encouraged. I want you to use this video, even if you have to listen to it every morning. Wake up with an assignment. Wake up with a purpose. Regardless if you don't hear an encouragement word and you're used to negative words, let this message be a reminder to you that your story ain't over. So you take care of yourself, be blessed, rely upon the strength, the word, the power of God to help you to go through and overcome whatever you're dealing with. Do not let other people write the narrative of your story. God already gave you the pen and the pad. Allow him to be the ink to help you to write the narrative of your story. God bless you. I love you dearly. Be blessed.